right, Denver Chaos going to play the snake off the break. Also going to put a player into the D-side wedge after a delay from that center can. Both teams 5 up. Like I said, you probably see DSO sitting back a little bit and Denver Chaos playing real hard in that snake, going off how they played their prelims. Nobody passed the snake insert for DSO over here on the snake side. Don't know what was just going on by the D2 player for DSO. It looked like he reached back to grab something. I couldn't tell quite what it was off the camera. And DSO's center player is going to fill into that D-side wedge. Still a 5-on-5 game. Man, Denver Chaos needs to let that Denver Chaos player know in the snake that there's no one over here on this snake side. Right now, he's going to kind of realize it. He's going to try to look around. He's being stopped. You should have 2 guys shooting that way. It doesn't look like any of them are going to put a ball on him, and he's going to make it in that D-side or snake side 50. DSO is going to have to work on getting somebody out here wide. It's going to allow that Denver Chaos player, when he realizes there's no one over here, that he can wrap that complete side, put some balls in on that snake insert. It looks like the snake 50 for Denver Chaos trying to call somebody out, thinking he shot somebody. Both teams are going to match up into the Dorito 3, the D-side wedge. Snake 50 here for Denver Chaos, explaining what's going on to the snake player behind him. At the same time, DSO is going to be up in that center 50 Dorito. He's going to get checked out by a ref. Oh, while he's getting checked, he's going to get ran down from the back. Player's going to shoot the ref and the player. Also, DSO is going to lose one of their back home guys. It's going to make it a 3-on-5 game for Denver Chaos. 3-on-4 now. 2-on-4. DSO only left with their snake insert and their Dorito 1 player. Seems like, I was going to say, Denver Chaos is just wasting time until DSO concedes. DSO is going to concede, giving Denver Chaos the first point. 5 minutes, 23 seconds left. Now we have AC Kansas City versus Warped Army. AC Kansas City having players from the Kansas City area, here in the Wichita area, and part of Missouri. Warped Army being from Warp Sports in Nebraska. All right, Warped Army getting out to the box just in time to start this point. AC Kansas City going to lose their Dorito 2 player off the break. We're going to have an AC Kansas City player in the S3. Now they snake corner. He's going to slowly make his way out there. Semifinals, guys. Let's give it a little bit of effort. Warped Army playing in the Dorito side wedge, the snake side wedge, the S2 or S3 now, and the home bunker. All right, now we're back into this. Teams locking it down. Oh, Snake 3 trying to put a shot on the home. At the same time, the Dorito 2 for Warp's going to die. That's going to make it a 4-on-4 game. Sam Miller for AC Kansas City got to move up into the snake side wedge. Try to shoot that cross. Warped Army in good position to just lock it down. But one of them is going to have to score a point, or we're going to see another game just like the last one have a 5-minute point. Ooh, the AC player in Dorito 2, the snake side wedge, the home, and then the snake 3. Warp's going to lose another guy out of the D side wedge. That's going to leave now the D3, going to make a big run into the D3, the snake wedge, and the S3. Now the Dorito 50 for Warped. That's going to pull a gun from the center over to there, which possibly right now could free up player in the S3 for Warped. Looks like Zach Cassidy trying to move into the can, the center of the field for AC Kansas City. He's going to need to get up into that wedge, lock down snake side. He's not going to do it. He's going to play out in the open and get shot. He's going to make it a 3-on-3 game. With that, I say the 50 Dorito is going to get shot out for Warped. That's going to make it a 3-on-2 in favor of AC. The D2 for AC is going to move into the D3. Here comes the S3 for AC Kansas City, who's going to get shot. Didn't need to and moved into the wrong spot. That's going to cause Warp to concede. That's going to give AC Kansas City the first point. A little more exciting there towards the end. Now we're back to the DSO game versus Denver Chaos. You have DSO will be on your right, Denver will be on your left. What? All right. DSO going to snake one off the break. So is Denver Chaos. They're going to crawl up the way to S3. The S1 for DSO is going to get checked out. Ref's going to call him clean. Denver Chaos is going to lose one Dorito side player off the break pretty much. DSO really needing to score a point to get back in this game with only 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Andrew Collins for DSO moving up into the S3. Snake 3 for Denver Chaos. Going to try to pop the top and send a few balls at the home player. Home player happens to be looking the opposite way, so it does no good. Now Holmes looking back. Let's see if he tries it again. Back into a locking down game. Denver Chaos player trying to see a few more shots, see what he's got. Here he goes in the Snake 50 with jump in the beam. No one's going to pick him up on that. Looks to the inside. He's going to pop a few balls over there. There's a slight shot in that Dorito, too. You got to be real tight into it. Doesn't look like he's going to get him. Denver Chaos player going to try to play the outside. Those back guys for DSO got to tell Andrew Collins there in the the S3 that he's doing that, so he could at least come to the outside and put a ball on him. Communication's key on this. Now they're going to tell Andrew, but Andrew's going to be too late on it. He's going to go back to the inside. Ooh, there's that shot from the 50 snake to that D2 that I was talking about. Snapped out, perfect snapshot from across field by the Denver Chaos player. Two minutes left. DSO is going to have to make something happen. Get a point and quit knocking off so much time. Denver Chaos most likely realizing that DSO has to do something to score. They're not going to do it from sitting in their bunkers. They're just going to lock down the field. It looks like that's what we're seeing. Denver Chaos being calm, cool, and collected, just holding their spots. DSO's going to have to wake up, get a point on the board with the 1 minute warning. Oh, hi. Oh. DSO going to lose one of their back players. Here you go, Andrew Collins is going to come through. If he gets there, he is going to get him, but he's also going to die. Would have been better luck just to kill the guy and at least take his spot. Looks like DSO's got it's a one-on-one. He's going to just try to go for the button. It looks like he's going to get shot by the Denver Chaos player. Oh, there was a guy on DSO hiding there in the back. And he's going to miss him. Looks like they're racing for the button. Ooh. Depending on if he's clean, it looks like DSO might have got the buzzer at 6 seconds left. DSO makes it a 1-1 game. 6 seconds left on the clock. That game's going to go straight into overtime. You'll see Warped Army on your left, AC Kansas City on your right. 5 minutes, 39 seconds left in the game. AC Kansas City going to play the Snake 2 off the break. Warped Army also going to be in the Snake 1 and the Snake corner. Warped Army going to try to push the Doritos, moving into the D2 and the D1. AC Kansas City going to move into the 50 Snake. Try to get some shots on the inside. Ooh, AC Kansas City going to lose their home. A little odd. Their home bunker. Warped Army going to move into the S3 and also the wedge on the Snake side. 50 Snake for AC Kansas City. Going to get a shot on at least the Snake wedge. Ugh. Snake gave him a little wave goodbye. Snake player for Warped Army going to shoot the Snake 50 out for AC Kansas City. Trying to play a little too much out wide in that 50 Snake bunker. Also, that Warped Army player is going to move up into the 50 Snake and get shot, making the move. Looks like he got shot from possibly the D3. AC Kansas City player in the S3 trying to realize who's left. It is the home bunker for Warped Army and the D2. He's going to move on up to the 50 Snake, wrap, and try to get a shot on that home player, which he is, and he's going to get it, and that's going to force Warped Army to concede. It's going to put AC Kansas City up 2 points to nothing against Warped. Now we are in the overtime point for the DSO versus Denver Chaos match. Yes, lick it. How are you? All right, you have DSO on your left, Denver Chaos on your right.
Denver Chaos player moving into the S3, shooting down the wire at the DSO player as he moves into S3. Looks like both teams are still 5 alive. Nope.
DSO lost a player on the Dorito side.
Okay. Yep, I see him running off now. Pretty much just plan on both teams sitting there right now. Neither one of them want to make a mistake with it being the overtime point. This is the deciding game to see who plays for first and second or third and fourth.
If they play it like they've been playing all the other points, we might get to see some one-on-ones.
One-on-one. One-on-one.
Denver Chaos player going to crawl up into the Snake 50.
Denver Chaos player is going to start looking inside now. See if he can get a couple of shots across the field.
Ooh,
oh,
is he gonna
did he
catch
get him?
I don't think he did. He didn't catch that
small gap.
The DSO player moving into the D2. Yeah, it's real small.
Looks like the DSO player for S3, or in the S3, Andrew Collins is swabbing out his barrel. Might be breaking a little bit of paint.
No, he's probably just doing it to do it.
You know, sometimes you just got to do it. No big deal.
Wants to shoot straight.
Nobody wants to shoot straight. Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to wrap. Denver Chaos player trying to wrap and shoot that Snake insert player coming out a little far and put it right back in.
Denver Chaos player and the 50 Snake's got to be a little bit careful. Don't want to throw his body away. He's going to try and jump over that brick a little bit, see what he sees. Looks like Sebastian Morehouse there in the left tower for DSO. Andrew Collins here in the S3. And it looks like Brent Nielsen over there in the Dorito 1. Time's just ticking down. So in case if it does happen, if game time expires and nobody hits a buzzer, we will move into one-on-ones. Looks like Denver Chaos making a good move up there to the 50 Dorito. They're going to try and make something happen. Just got to remember, don't get a major penalty.
Player in the 50s going to
Yep.
lose at the same time as S3.
Nope.
That's going to end it. We are going to go into one-on-ones. The DSO and Denver Chaos match will move into a one-on-one.
No. Now if they shoot each other, we'll have to send another one out.
All right, we're back to the AC Kansas City versus Warped game. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. Warped's going to have to score 2 quick points to get a tied game. Just figure out who's playing the one-on-ones and let me know, so I can. All right, here we go. AC Kansas City on your left, Warped Army on your right. Both teams going to go into the snake one off the break. Also, both teams going to play the D side wedge. AC Kansas City going to be in the S3 shooting across. AC trying to lock it down with the Dorito side wedge, shooting at the snake side. Just 2 minutes left in the match. AC Kansas City going to lose their home player. Not what you needed when you're trying to hold down a point for 2 minutes. They're also going to lose their Dorito side wedge. That's what Warped Army needs to try to get some points on the board. It's going to allow this snake player to move up a little bit. Warped Army only going to lose one player. It's a 4-on-3 currently. Warped going to fill another guy into the snake. Try to double team that snake and make something happen. Jump the beam, running all the way up into the 50. He flinched pretty hard trying to get into there. AC Kansas City player going to move up in there with him. Ooh. AC player going to exchange with that 50 Dorito. That's going to actually end up letting Warped get the point with only 58 seconds left. So that will put Warped on the board with 58 left in the game. 1-on-1. 2-minute 1-on-1. First one to win it wins the match. You know who's playing?
James Kelly for Denver Chaos.
Denver Chaos will have James Kelly playing the 1-on-1 for them, and DSO will have Sebastian Morehouse playing their 1-on-1. Sebastian Morehouse on your left. What was the other guy? James Kelly on your right for Denver Chaos. James Kelly going to go into the Dorito 2, up to the Dorito wedge. Sebastian Morehouse might have lost him. No, he shot him. That's game. Sebastian Morehouse with the win for DSO. That is going to be a win for DSO. They will be playing for the top spot at this event. Denver Chaos playing for third. It's going to take us back to the AC Kansas City versus Warped Army game. AC Kansas City on the right of your screen, Warped Army on the left. All right, you have Warped on the left, AC Kansas City on the right. Only a 58-second point. Warped's going to need to have a very quick point to tie it up. And on this layout today in D4, we haven't seen too many quick points. We'll see if AC Kansas City can hold them off.
Sounds like a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Which part?
Hold them off.
Oh.
Alrighty, here we go.
AC Kansas City going to play the snake one off the break.
Looks like Zach Shilley's going up there to the snake side wedge. They know that they need to go, but Zach just needs to go, honestly, get in that 50 snake.
Yeah, with letting the AC Kansas City player get into the S3, he can really just shoot across the field. Nobody's going to be moving through that center of the field.
Yep.
But, again, the AC Kansas City player in the back line on the snake insert is going to get shot.
Zach Shilley just needs to be careful.
Here it comes. He's going to get one body, and then he's going to get shot on his way through. He did get one.
Oh, there's another one.
This might just happen for Warped Army. It looks like it's going to. Yeah, hit that button. 2 of them are going to hit it, just in case. 9 seconds left.
Go straight to overtime if the point is approved.
All right, overtime. AC Kansas City and Warped tied game 2-2. If you're sitting back there trying to just hold off on a point, your back guys cannot die. AC Kansas City losing that one back player really cost them.
Yep, because he was helping look over the snake, and then you had the guy in the center can that was looking Dorito side, so allowed Zach Shilley just to run down and get that ACKC player out of the snake.
Timeout by Warped.
Was it? Yep.
Guys, if you're at home watching, you want to play the next event, the Lux Championship, October 24th, 25th here at Elite Sports. 3 divisions, D5 X-Ball, Elite X-Ball, and D4 X-Ball. D5 is a Mercy Rule 3, D4 is a Mercy Rule 4. And the Elite division is a no APPA points earned division where you play true X-Ball. Still at 10.5 balls a second, but you play 2 10-minute halves. You get 2 prelim matches. It's a fun time. And Jake Dixon's here.
Whoa. Whoa. Why we gotta say that?
You have AC Kansas City on your left, Warped Army on your right. 15 seconds. Both teams going to live 5 up off the break. AC switching up who's going to be their snake player. He's actually going to get a kill on that center or that wedge on the snake side. AC going to take advantage of that. Comes Sam Miller for AC is going to take his sweet time getting into the 50. Snake. He's going to try to wrap, get some shots on that snake insert, maybe on the home. It does look like Warp did lose one other player on the Dorito side. It's going to make it a 5-on-3. Warp not in bad spots. Sam Miller here in the Snake 50. If he just stay across right there, he should get a shot on the Dorito 2. No, he misses him.
A Dorito 2 player just needs to start hiding from Sam right now. If it's Dion, he just needs to start hiding and just playing the Dorito tape and don't worry about shooting back at Sam.
Right now, there's a small little shot right there.
Yep.
If Dion does lean to his left just a little bit more, Sam does have a shot on him. But he'll also have a shot on Sam.
Yep. And the
Warped player in the back Snake insert's going to take a walk.
not looking good for Warped Army right now. Was it 2-on-4?
It's a two, yes, AC lost one player.
Looks like a Dorito 1, Dorito 2.
Oh, but AC's going to lose another player.
Wow. Okay, so a
Dorito
2-on-3 now. Wow, this is good. This is a great point.
AC's going to have to calm down and play smart. I can tell by the player who got shot at the Dorito 2. That's Andy Jamison running off the field.
Bet he's going to get an earful from his coach.
Justin Vanderwinkle doesn't know how to talk, so that won't happen.
No big deal.
See, Sam's got to be smart. He can't give him too much, being the only one over here on Snake side.
Yep. And then Warped Army has a Dorito 2 and a home player and the tall tower. Looks like they're pretty well almost just crossed up for the most part. And Sam's getting antsy. Sam,
Yeah.
This is not the time to be antsy.
Yeah, not go over the top and all that. I think is that Kyle Kurtz in the center of the field?
Yes, Kyle Kurtz and then
Kyle Kurtz, I feel, would be better off to come over here to the Snake side and help Sam accomplish something. There it is. That's the last player for Warped. Got the Dorito 2 going to get shot. Man, there for a minute, I thought Warped would still pull it off when they shot Andy Jamison off the D side.
Oh yeah, 100%.
AC players going to check each other out and make sure they're clean.
See if Kyle Kurtz gets checked out and see if it'll be point approved. Alrighty.
That's going to make the final score 3-2.